Hey everyone, this is Mr. White. I just wanted to give you a quick update about football games and everything going on. I'm going to post a giant detailed update on murphyband.com. It won't have every single thing, but it'll have a lot of the answers. Our first game will be Murphy versus Davidson, September 4th at Lad Peoples Stadium. So before we can even talk about rehearsals and games, we need to talk about health information. The whole time you're at a game or a rehearsal or performance, you have to have a mask on, unless I tell you otherwise. For rehearsals, water will not be provided and the water fountains are off, and students cannot share water. So make sure you have water bottles. Um, and at games, I'm going to try to provide water bottles like we normally do, but I have not gotten approval on that yet, so please plan on bringing water, but hopefully I'll be able to give you some. And make sure you have all your required forms. They are all posted on murphyband.com under the Forms tab. There should be a physical, a fine arts COVID form, a medical form, and a release form. And they'll also be at the bottom of this giant post I'm making with updates. And failure to follow any of the social distancing or mask or whatever, you'll have to be sent home. So rehearsals, they'll begin next week, and I'm going to post, again, on that detailed post, the schedule of rehearsals. Everything about rehearsals will be posted there. They'll take place inside and outside, so make sure you wear the right shoes, you drink enough water before, you don't eat anything that's bad for marching. You guys know the drill. If you have questions, ask your section leaders or email me. So let's talk about games. So at games, instead of coming to Murphy and us busing you to Lad, this year you're going to be dropped off at Lad by a parent, guardian, whoever. All right. That way we don't have to ride buses and cramp into buses. Obviously, it's not the safest thing right now. So I'm going to get you more details on that next week, hopefully. I'm still waiting to hear back about some things, but plan on getting dropped off and picked up at the stadium, at the back of the stadium. And again, I'll have more details next week. Plan on getting dropped off with your instrument around 5:30 p.m. All right, and you will leave your cases in your vehicle. And for larger instruments, tubas, percussion, guard, whatever, I'm still working on a plan for that. So I'll get with you on that. For the uniform, we won't be wearing traditional marching uniforms. Um, for your bottoms, you'll wear khaki school pants or shorts, and skirts for those who wear skirts. And we're currently working on plans for your top, whether you wear a t-shirt or a school spirit shirt or a uniform shirt or whatever. We're working on that. In the stands, we'll be socially distanced. When players will be allowed to pull down their masks when they're playing and then put them back on when the song's over. Guard and percussion will always wear masks. Students will be given individual music packets that I'll print out for you, and those are posted at murphyband.com on the music tab. And then you keep those. They will be yours to bring to every game. You're encouraged to buy a flip folder if you want to. They're at Andy's Music. They're usually like $5 or $6, which is a good investment. But we will not be using the school-owned flip folders this year just because we don't need to pass those back and forth around. And once we're at the stadium, you can't leave. So if you wanted to play the first 2 quarters and then play halftime and leave, that's not allowed for security reasons. So once you're in the stadium, you're there till the end of the game. So just be aware of that. And then after the game, you'll get picked up in the same area. Now for halftime, we are going to do a halftime show. It'll be a modified show. We're doing very similar to what most schools in Mobile County are doing. So we'll be playing some of our field show songs and probably some stand tunes as well. Just a kind of a mix of different stuff. And we'll talk about that more at rehearsals. The last thing, parent participation and chaperone participation. Miss Baylor and the band boosters will be sending out an email soon about that. If you're interested in helping at games, just email me and I'll get more information. But if you guys have any questions about anything, my email is alexwhite@mcpss.com. Make sure you go to the band website. There's this form. It says everyone needs to fill out this form. Fill that out. That gives us your contact information. And again, a lot of things I'm still waiting to hear back from the county about because most of these rules came from the county. So I didn't necessarily get to choose a lot of these things we're doing. So again, I'm waiting on them. So if you have any questions, email me. I'll try to answer. But I'm going to post updates probably every few days before the games, just to give you the updates. So thank you.